Last week, the NSCAA showed you a record crowd from Maryland as the Terps knocked off the Tar Heels, and it was another big crowd in Santa Barbara for number 11 UCSB and number 9 Indiana. We'll bring you the highlights and put a spotlight on the nation's top teams next on the NSCAA Men's College Soccer Review. Hello, everyone. I'm Dean Leakey, and welcome to the NSCAA Men's College Soccer Review. We're in a fitting place, the home to the UCSB Gauchos. This will be the field where the 2010 College Cup takes place. Later on, we'll show you the Indiana UCSB highlights. Now I'm pleased to welcome in from the NSCAA, the programs director for Division I Soccer. His name is Rob Kehoe. And Rob, everywhere we go, we're seeing record crowds. Saw it last week in Maryland. Again tonight, good stuff for college soccer.
Well, in addition to the Fox Soccer Channel games where we've seen record crowds around the communities from coast to coast in the Central Plains and the Midwest, we're seeing crowds grow. And we've really taken the initiative to promote college soccer as a distinct part of the community. And we look at it in three ways. It's educational for young players and youth coaches. It's economical for the family pocketbook. And it's also entertainment for all. So we're very pleased to see the growth of soccer. It's a very popular sport, and to showcase it in the communities through the college game.
All right, Rob, this is going to be a popular place next year because it's going to be home to the Men's College Cup.
Very excited about that. And in 1995 through 98, the Men's College Cup averaged around 20,000, and it was in a college community. And this is going to be the first return to an exclusive college community, and we're very excited about that. I had meetings today with the administration from UCSB, and they talked a little bit about their plan. And we, as the NSCAA and Division I College Soccer, are very happy and excited to partner with them to promote a great event.
Finally, another great event, of course. Every year it's called The Convention. It'll take place in Philadelphia.
And that is a great event. For the connoisseur of soccer, the NSCAA, the largest coaching organization in the world, has a showcase. And anybody who loves soccer in the coaching world puts that as a highlight on their calendar, featuring education. We have many business groups from youth, professional, to college coaches. We have the MLS draft, the WPS draft. We have a great 4-on-4 tournament that is an exceptional event on Saturday nights, and it's a wonderful time for college and youth professional people all around the world.
All right, Rob Kehoe, thank you so much. And speaking of connoisseurs of soccer, I welcome in my broadcast partner, Keith the Batsick. And Keith, we're getting ready to take a look at the rankings in just a second, but you definitely wanted to talk about the play in the ACC right now.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, we're halfway through the season right now, and if you're going to say there's a conference that's dominating, it is the ACC. There are 6 ACC teams in the top 25 right now, and of course, 2 of them at 2 and 3, and I think there's going to be some movement coming as well. The Pac-10 and the Big Ten with 3 teams each.
All right, let's take a look now at the NSCAA rankings, and all those ACC schools chasing the team from Akron. They are getting it done. They hammered the Buckeyes by a score of 3-0.
Yeah, and Akron 8-0 for Caleb Porter's team. Who's going to beat them? We'll see who can get them first, but they're going to try for that undefeated season.
Maryland at number 2. They've lost 2 straight, Keith.
Yeah, they did. Tuesday, after that exciting win against North Carolina, they go to George Mason, they lose 2-0, and then they lose to Duke in the opening of this weekend as well, 2-0.
And Wake Forest also a loss to Charlotte.
Yeah, 3-1 for Charlotte. Charlotte in the top 25 and kind of showing that they deserve to be there.
Of course, we'll show you the Indiana highlights, but they come in off a big win over Kentucky.
Yeah, and of course, the game with UC Santa Barbara, we'll see the highlights later. Going to be a huge game to see how far Indiana can go.
All right, let's flip the chart here. Look at the second 10. There it is, UC Santa Barbara at number 11, but they also suffered a loss this week.
Yeah, they suffered a loss. They lost to San Diego State. Then they beat UC Irvine, and this has been what's been going on with them, a little bit of up and down. And if they can get things together, they may be in the College Cup.
And how about Kentucky? They're number 13. Their stock's going to fall a little bit.
They're going to fall. They've now lost two games here. They were undefeated for a while, and then, of course, they lost to Indiana midweek 3-0.
All right, you talked about all those ACC schools. Got to give a little love to John Kerr at Duke.
Yeah, well, John Kerr, again, they've done well, beating Maryland 2-0, a huge win for them, 6-2-0.
All right, we're going to see Boston University one more time on the FSC package when they go to Binghamton. Good opportunity for the America East Conference.
Yeah, the American East has Boston University had a 3-3 tie with Brown this week. And, of course, UNBC, one of only 2 teams that is undefeated without a tie in the top 25, them along with Akron.
All right, let's go to the final 5 here. And, yeah, you like Stanford at 20, then Portland at 21. But how about Charlotte? They are going to move up with that big win.
Yeah, well, one of the things that Charlotte's going to have to do now is they're getting a little bit of a bullseye in their back because of having some of these big wins, and so they're going to have to be better and better as the rest of the season goes on.
Harvard, not the only Ivy League team in there. How about Brown?
Yeah, well, Brown 4-0-4. They haven't been beaten. They have 4 ties right now in the Ivy League, along with Harvard, right, showing some good stuff there.
Finally, I love the win for North Carolina State, a big one.
Yeah, North Carolina State beating South Carolina during the midweek. George Tarantini's team's 5-2-1. We were talking about, can they stay in the top 25? They're doing it right now.
All right, Keith, no surprise. I'm able to vote, and it was no doubt who I was voting for. Kevin Tagney was the runaway choice, I believe, for the player of the week in front of a record crowd. Scored a big goal with under 2 minutes against Carolina.
Yeah, congratulations to Kevin. I mean, there was 2 minutes left, and a long free kick comes in, and Kevin gets on the end of it, heading the ball over Brooks, Brooks Haggerty, the goalkeeper of North Carolina. Minute 55 on the clock, I think, and boy, what a celebration at College Park that night.
We promised a big crowd, and it delivered. They set a record as UC Santa Barbara, 3 goals over the Indiana Hoosiers. 10,114 saw it play out.
Yeah, they did, Dean, and they saw a really exciting game in the first half. The crowd right there throwing their tortillas out, and both teams battling for the ball. But the first ones to strike, it's Michael Teta going against Ofori Sarkodie. Teta taking him on, getting the cross in, and it's Danny Barrera right at the back, unmarked for his second goal of the year. And then it's Michael Noni playing the ball through to Michael David. Michael David going in on Louis Sofner, takes him the wrong way, and he gets his first goal of the year, and a nice celebration to boot. 2-0 to UC Santa Barbara, and that's not going to be the end of it. It's Daniel Barrera putting the ball in for Michael Noni. Michael Noni getting his fifth goal of the year to go along with 6 assists.
And showing some love here, UCSB style, as the crowd absolutely rocked the house here at Meredith Field at Harder Stadium. A brilliant showcase for the UCSB Gauchos. Could be another record setter. West Virginia welcomes in Connecticut in the next one.
Yeah, and West Virginia going to go for 4 in a row to try to beat Connecticut 1-0, 4 times in a row, 3 games. This will be the 3rd on Fox Soccer Channel.
Marlon LeBlanc versus Ray Reed. The NSCAA Men's College Soccer Review is presented by the National Soccer Coaches Association of America, the world's largest single-sport coaching organization. The NSCAA is dedicated to providing the best in soccer coaching education and membership benefits. To learn more, visit nscaa.com.